everybody, and welcome back to the Nostalgia Machine for another episode of Final Fantasy XVI. Yeah, last episode kind of annoyed me because we were so close to Josh, yet so far away, and I just want that reunion, and it's so infuriating. They wouldn't even let me go over there. But we're looking for the rich person in this town, this girl. I forgot her name. Forgot the girl's name. But
Mommy,
we are looking for her. Where's this quest marker?
I have to tell you, it's not a toy.
Yeah, crystals are not toys. You'll lose your life. Where is this person we're looking for? Is it inside the town? I know they said something about bathhouses and smithers.
Look, Father, hot water.
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
Okay, see, now we're getting too far away.
Won't crack, no matter how rocky the road.
Okay.
This town is truly blessed. The bustling markets, the healing waters, and all under the watchful eye of Lord Kupka, who stands ready.
Oh, shut up. No, the handless. Lord Kupka, the handless. Is it this guy? I was going the complete wrong direction. Are you going to take me across so I can go see my brother?
Can I help you?
Yeah, take me across the river.
I'm looking for a woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. A long-standing pillar of your community, I believe, from old trading stock.
Then you should ask Ferda.
Who's further?
He's been here for years.
Okay.
Knows the place and its people like the back of his hand. And he's in with all the old merchant families. Try the baths. That's where you'll usually find him.
Thank you kindly.
Why is my uncle talking like that?
Ask for Ferda at the baths. If this woman you're looking for is still around, you'll know where to find her.
Have you seen Joshua?
Well,
God, it's so frustrating.
Perhaps. Let's go and find out exactly what this Ferda knows.
Hanging lanterns, keep the darkness from your door.
Okay, dude.
Excuse me. Are you Ferda?
I am. Can I help you, travelers?
I hope so. You've lived here for some time, is that correct? Do you know Rosina Dalamil? We believe she may be a trader of some renown.
And what business do you have with the desert hare?
She was a close friend of mine. I was hoping she might be able to help me.
Very well. Go to the bordello. I'll arrange an introduction.
What is a bordello?
I know who you're looking for. Go to the bordello and wait there.
Is that like
Do
a
you
market?
think we can trust him?
No,
Only as
but
far as I think he trusts us.
I mean, that's a fair answer right there.
So you're the ones who've been sniffing around.
I beg your pardon?
Don't play the fool.
Oh,
Stick
you want
your
to fight?
nose in our business and you'll like
Ah,
to lose it.
You don't know who you're messing with. I'll just use that. That works too.
It's over.
You guys are really just not wanting to survive, do you? You guys are just like cannon fodder. Nothing of you guys are really that interesting. You guys weren't even that hard. You should know your enemies before you start attacking them. That's your guys' own fault. So what's your problem?
Who are you working for? Him or her?
Him. The boss. He wanted us to test you.
Though one could hardly call that a test.
Lord Ferda?
Look what the cat dragged in.
Your skill with the blade is rare indeed, my lord. A fitting talent for an outlaw.
Sid,
You know who I am.
the outlaw.
So what now? Call in the men of the rock and collect the bounty?
That isn't my decision to make. Our work is done. Take him to meet his precious Rosina. She will be interested to make his acquaintance.
Yes, my lord. To the Lock of Leisure, then.
To the Lock of Leisure.
I guess we made our mark. I mean, it was a test, so, I mean, I'm not that surprised. I kind of figured that would happen. But, all well and good.
Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
Here, take a sniff, good sir. You'll be
The
trans.
finest fabrics, fresh.
Alright. What we got?
Is this the place?
Lubos Forge, the Briar's Kiss.
So it was the young sprig after all. So much for Rosina Delamil being a woman of experience. How wrong I was.
It was an easy mistake to make, Uncle. After all, it must have been years since Sid last saw her. Sorry, him. Whoever this Lubor truly is, he's clearly a man of means. I'd say he deserves our respect.
See that he gets it.
It's a mutual admirational respect. Not... We don't have respect
Lubor,
yet.
Lord Ferda told me to bring them to you.
My boys tell me you're in need of assistance. Sid the Second.
I like how all these characters feel like Final Fantasy characters.
I
Like
won't waste your time.
Mid and this
I need
person.
passage through the south gate.
Tell me, what do you think is a merchant's most important commodity?
Knowledge.
Why, trust. Everyone knows
Okay.
that.
I mean,
Without it, you
I get
have
it.
nothing. And nothing is exactly what you have. And so, for you, I too have nothing. I'm not in the business of helping every lost puppy that wanders in off the street. I'm a busy man, as you can see.
Let's leave this mummer to his farce.
By all means, find someone else to help you on your way.
Clive knows.
Just be sure to tell them you're not the two travelers from the inn the guards are looking for. Don't want them jumping to conclusions, do we?
Why, you...
Uncle, just
So-
calm down.
What do we need to do to earn your trust?
I like this one. Willing to do whatever it takes to get what he wants.
I mean, that's why we're here.
Men like you have a special place in my heart. Why, you ask? Because they get me what I want. Always.
That's why you became friends with Sid.
Fine. So what do you want?
Don't tell me you're going to listen to this swaggering scruff.
Uncle, calm
We might
down.
as well hear him out. It's only natural that an ally of Sid's would seek assurances of strangers. Assuming he is an ally, of course. 5 years ago, he would have still been a boy.
And yet even then I had more good sense than a man, 5 times my age? But enough of the pleasantries. We were speaking
agree.
of what I want.
Yes. Just tell me. I'll get it.
I want you to put an end to the trouble in Dalamil. Return to me when you have done so, and you shall have my aid.
What does
Until
that mean?
then, I bid you good day.
Can you be more specific?
What trouble? If you're going to give us orders, be clear about them, damn you!
Manners, Greybeard. One catches more damselflies with honey than with vinegar.
I mean,
What did you call me?
My apologies. A word of advice in recompense. Follow the crystals.
the fuck does that
That
mean?
was 3. Oh, I'm making this too easy for you.
Ha! It will be easy. Solving his little riddle should be like dealing with him. Child's play.
Okay, Uncle.
Let us
I
divide
like
our
you,
forces,
but
Clive. I'd rather
you're
not
being
drag
extra
this
special
parlor
today.
game on any longer than we need to.
All right. Good luck, Uncle.
alright, my uncle's being extra special.
I thought we were the only ones causing trouble in Dalamil.
Alright, let's see. Any side quests? No. But let's go out the North Gate. Let's talk to him, because he's the character and I like him.
The misfortune Dalamil finds herself in is of a crystalline nature. So do be discreet in your inquiries,
Alright.
Master Lubor has high expectations of you. Don't disappoint him.
Yeah, I'm not planning on it. Alright, what's going on here? Something about crystals.
Excuse me. Is it true there's been trouble with crystals of late?
You've heard, then?
No,
I've heard rumors.
but
Damn
explain
thieves.
it.
Pilfering the crystals that were meant to fill our cups and light our stoves. Us common folk have hardly had a shard to share between us these last few moons. And it isn't as if we can buy them on the black market either. Whoever's taking them, they aren't sharing.
Because they end up knowing what's happening. We're destroying the mother crystals, and then this shit is happening. Alright. There's one out here. Another gate. Alright, you. What's going on?
Do you have a moment?
Depends what for.
Here's the question. Dalamil seems to be thriving compared to the other villages I came through on the way. Is there a reason for that?
Well, we're a stone's throw from Drake's Fang for one. The soldiers guarding the mother crystal and the shipments need a place to spend their hard-earned gil. The men of the rock throw their money about like there's no tomorrow.
Is that so? Well, thank you. Don't let me keep you from your work any longer.
Alright. So something about guards and probably because there's no shipments in.
A deposit? For what?
Information, my good man. Now, listen.
Oh my god. My uncle thinks he can just buy everybody. Oh, Jesus, not correct.
To a silken softness, like eating a cloud.
You wouldn't believe how much he gave me.
Well, I hope you gave us good.
What can I do for you, soldier? Need that sword polishing?
Okay.
I'm not a soldier.
Then be off with you. I serve the men of the rock and the men of the rock only.
You have an agreement with them?
Don't be stupid. I just know which side my bread is buttered. Don't want to be
Okay.
stuck under some pauper when they come knocking. With pockets deeper than Zemeckis and an urge to empty them. No, just leave, will you? Before you scare them off.
I think I'm starting to get an idea of what's been going on. I wonder if Uncle Byron's learned anything of use.
Probably
They're
not.
back at the inn by now.
So basically the guards are coming in, spending all this
What was all
money.
that crashing and banging about before?
And then,
It's you. The one who broke all our furniture.
I gave
What
you
do you want?
compensation.
Haven't
We gave
caused
you
enough
money.
trouble already?
I'm looking for my pal. Have you seen him?
The gentleman who was with you? Yes, he's upstairs, but
But what?
Thank you. I'll go and fetch him.
But what? Normally if there's a but, I don't like what follows. Okay, can't go through there. Uncle, what'd you get yourself into? Did you go this way? He went this way.
Huh?
Will this suffice as a deposit?
By the sands. That's a black pearl.
One of the many treasures in my collection that I would be only too happy to part with, should you give me reason to do so.
All right. I'm sure that we can come to an agreement, but not here.
He's gonna get his ass robbed.
What are you doing, Uncle?
He's gonna get his ass robbed. That's what he's doing. Uncle, you're flaunting your shit around too much. You're gonna get robbed.
Care to explain why you're giving gifts to Kupka's men?
Bait, my boy. One cannot catch one's prey without it. And I do believe I've snagged us quite the quarry. I started by asking around the markets as to where I might purchase crystals. I had no luck, of course. It's forbidden to trade in such things. But my uncharacteristic indiscretion just happened to attract the attention of those uniformed ruffians. They took me aside and said they could procure the crystal I sought if I proved I could pay for it.
So the pearl was your proof?
I thought they'd ask for more. A second-rate specimen like that would only fetch 500,000 or so. A small price to pay for admittance to the underworld. But enough about my little act of subterfuge. What did you discover?
That the supply of crystals has dried up of late. And some people seem to think they're being stolen.
Or
Meanwhile,
just
members
kept
of
from the
Kupka's
people.
private guard have been spending money all over town. I'll wager those soldiers you've been talking to have been siphoning off crystals meant for elsewhere, and pocketing the profits.
I'll wager you're right.
So, yeah.
We'll meet with them then, just as you arranged, and put an end to the trouble Lubor spoke of.
Ha! That preening popinjay thought this would be difficult. It just goes to show, one should never underestimate a Rosfield. We'll soon wipe that smirk off his face.
Alright, Uncle.
I arranged to meet with the soldiers in a secluded corner of the Velcroy,
Okay.
far from prying eyes.
The perfect
Alright.
place for a spot of double dealing.
I trust I can count on your support, if things turn sour.
You know it.
Of course.
Where are we going? All the way over there. Alrighty. Let's go down the stairs. Yeah, which means there's going to be a big battle. What do we go? We don't go out
Why is the
that gate.
tavern
We go out
shuffled?
this gate. Okay.
There's all that crashing and banging about before.
I really appreciate the terrain change. Like, I love the grassy and the forest area that we were in, but it's nice to see a different terrain. I really, really appreciate that. Alright. Let's fight some of these just for now. Alright. Making sure we're fresh up on combat.
Farewell.
Good job, guys. I guess we have to go down here. Yep. Seems about right. In the corner, hidden from things. Yep. Seems about right. Torgal, what's up, puppy? Snow wolf now. Now we know he's a snow wolf, which means he's super crazy. Alright, what's going on here? Seems like
I'll take it from here.
Okay. You be special like you always are. Oh yeah. Wow. Look at, there's all the crystals.
I was beginning to think you weren't coming, my lord. You've brought your contribution?
All the silver and stones I could scrape together at such short notice?
You brought the whole 500 talents.
That was the price we agreed upon, yes? If you've no objections, I'd like to see the crystal.
Of course. Right this way, my lord.
Am I with him or am I staying back in the distance?
Not bad at all. You weren't lying about the clarity. But what of security? If I were to be stopped on the road, what guarantee have I that it wouldn't be seized as property of the Republic?
Because these crystals are no longer the property of the Republic. You're not buying from us. You're buying from them.
And we have no more jurisdiction here than you, my lord. But we have ships, and will gladly deliver to a port of your choosing, now that our price has been met.
Royalists, eh? What brings you here?
Why, to collect their share of Drake's Fang's blessing, of course. Our nations are allies, and so they are entitled to a portion of the Mother Crystal's bounty. And, being such good friends, we elected to increase that portion and share the benefits. And now that these crystals are officially property of the Kingdom of Waloed, we are duty-bound not to interfere, no matter where they might happen to end up next.
Did you get all that? They're in cahoots!
So it would seem.
Okay, Uncle.
My lord! What is the meaning of this?
Double-crossing dogs. They're not here to do business. Kill them. Kill them both!
Yeah, that's not gonna happen, unfortunately.
Not over yet, Uncle!
I'm just getting warmed up!
All yours, Torgal!
Who's left? Hello. I don't want to kill Black Chocobo.
Over here! Torgal, kill! All yours, Torgal! All yours, Torgal! Go, Torgal!
Yeah. Da, 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 da. Good work, guys. Good work.
Well, that wasn't too bad. How'd you like my performance, huh? I've often played the villain on the stage. I think I did the role justice. Don't you?
Greybeard, you were magnificent. The battle scene was particularly thrilling.
You knew about them, you just needed some strong
Shame
arms.
you didn't have more of an audience, but perhaps that's for the best.
How long have you been watching?
The whole time.
Long enough to witness your uncle's sordid transaction. I hardly expected one so venerable to degrade himself so thoroughly, buying one's way into the confidence of degenerates. Ingenious.
This was the trouble you spoke of. The men of the Rock taking crystals meant for the common folk and conspiring with the royalists. Well, now it's over.
Indeed it is. The people of Dalamil had scarcely any means of redress against Kupka's men, let alone a foreign army. Until you two came along, that is.
That was his whole plan. He's smarter than he looks, I'll give him that. He just needed a strong army.
Well, we'd better get these crystals back to town. You won't mind waiting with them while I fetch a wagon.
Can you get us a brother? He kind of tried to skip town, or he did skip town. God, so frustrating. Wild Rose, look at that. That's a reference. Final Fantasy II, Wild Rose.
It occurs to me that I still don't know your name.
Clive.
So, Sid the Second is a Clive. I suppose it could have been worse. Well, Clive, you held up your end of the bargain, so I must do the same. Passage through the South Gate, was it not? To tell the truth, you've helped a little there too. Many of the guards have already been redeployed to deal with the issue of their missing comrades. And those left behind have been encouraged to look the other way should you attempt to pass through.
Thank you. And please allow me to cover your costs. You still have the purse I gave to the soldiers, I trust? I saw you pluck it from one of the bodies.
Oh, dear. Was I really so obvious?
And my name is not Greybeard. It is Lord Byron Rosfield, thank you very much.
No, thank you very much. Greybeard.
He's not getting his money back, that's awesome.
Here, wear this.
I got a new outfit. Oh, okay. Desert Rose.
Any friend
Okay.
of mine who sees you with it shall be a friend of yours.
It's the Desert
Thank you,
Rose, not
Noble.
the Wild Rose.
And please,
Still
feel
a
free
nice
to send one of
reference.
my Stoluses back to your people. Tell them that Rosina Dalamil is back in bed with Sid.
Oh, okay. We're sleeping together. Cool.
Omia Lostelan.
I think those things are so cool. I wasn't sure about them at first, but they're kind of cool. I'm glad we got to see another
I'm
one.
trusting you, Sid. Or should I say, Clive. So be sure not to let me down. I have a reputation to uphold.
New ally. I like that we're building allies across the nation.
Well then, I wish you a safe journey south.
Thank you.
Not at all. It was my pleasure.
Come on, Uncle. Let's go.
Quest complete. Cool. Yeah, I like this kid. Guy. Side quest time! Yay!
What is it now?
Oh, we don't care about
Don't be a
all
stranger.
that. We already know about that thing. Side quest! Hey!
I've never even forged a button. Perhaps Forge Master Luber's having fun at my expense.
I wouldn't put it past him.
Neither would I.
Oh, wait. Are you Clive?
Sorry, my mind was elsewhere.
You're all
I'm
good.
Sava, Master Luber's least accomplished apprentice. Soon to be former apprentice if I don't pass this test. Maybe I'm just not the resourceful type. People are buying up weapons faster than the Briar's Kiss can forge them, and here I am, unable to make a decent bit of kitchenware. He wants me to make a carving knife, one that embodies the spirit of Dalamil. Whatever that's supposed to mean. I don't suppose you have any idea what he's on about, do you?
I'm afraid not.
Never mind. Thought I'd ask. It was that or pack my bags.
No, I wouldn't.
I could give you a hand if you like. I know how busy the Briar's Kiss has been, and that Lubor needs all the capable hands he can find.
I'd be a fool to refuse.
So, where do we start?
Good question. If I'm honest, I've never made any kind of knife before.
So why are you
There's this little
in a
riddle to
blacksmith?
keep in mind. The spirit of Dalamil. Nothing is ever simple with that man.
The way I see it, there's only one way we'll be solving Lubor's puzzle. We need information. The more the better.
You're right.
Oh, okay.
There's no point fumbling in the dark, I suppose. Now, who to speak to first? Well, there's plenty of folk in Dalamil who use knives for a living. There's the butcher, of course, and any number of cooks. They're bound to have an opinion or two about the tools of their trade. All right. I think we have a plan. Let's get to it, shall we? I'll talk to every cook I can find. You speak to the butcher, and anyone else you can think of.
All right. Good luck.
Let's hope that someone says something useful.
Yay!
Trust Lubor to take a simple test and turn it into a riddle. I'd better get to it.
Right. This is a quest. Jeez, look how many quests there are.
It would make a fine gift for your beloved. She'll look at you in quite a different light, I'm sure.
Happy on!
Needed to a silken...
Welcome, sir. What can I do you for?
A question, if you don't mind. I need to know what makes a good carving knife.
You a blacksmith or something?
Something, I suppose.
Fair enough. Knives, is it? First and foremost, it's got to hold an edge. Most knives will make it through fat, no problem, but sinew dulls cheap steel in no time. Give me a blade which can slice through anything that crosses my chopping block, and I'm a happy woman.
So a knife that stays sharp. Makes sense.
I mean, I
Put a
could have
knife
told
with an
you
edge like
that.
Odin's razor in my hand, and I'll make short work of any carcass.
I mean, I could have told you that.
Weights and pots!
Was there only one side quest? I thought there was multiple side quests.
Everything I've worked for. Ruined.
What are you crying
All
about?
those years of toil. Every coin I've ever earned is tied up in this place.
Are you alright?
The baths are closed. Leave me be.
Why are the baths
On
closed?
second thought, perhaps you are just what I need. Might your services be for hire?
That depends on the job.
I'd have you save my business, the baths. The water's turned scalding hot and all the crystals in Dalimil wouldn't be enough to cool it. I've no doubt that my woes stem from the water's source. But I can't go and investigate for fear of my customers thinking I've abandoned the place. I'm bound to these baths in more ways than one. I beg of you. Go to Dusnoff Terraces. Tell me what you find there.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
There is more
I'll
than
go
one
and take a
quest.
look.
Wonderful. It's not far. Leave the market by the south gate. The smell
Okay.
of sulfur will guide you the rest of the way.
Well, I can't smell in the
These
game,
baths
but
are all
okay.
that keep me from an ignoble end in a debtor's prison. My livelihood, my very life, is at stake.
Alright. So, a monster quest. Cool. Let's see. We need to find a butcher for this guy. What's over here? Any
I'll
butchers
be
over
asking
here?
for you again, my sweet.
Then see that you stay a little longer.
You guys butchers?
It's all the fault of this blasted war. The moment they find out you're from the Empire, they flat out refuse to do business with you.
1,000 gil for a measly bunch of Gazal greens.
I need a Gasol green.
I named my price. If you can't pay it, that's your problem.
I need Gasol greens. Do I? I like the reference. I really love the reference. Oh, the puppy doggy's starving.
Ah, they've opened the gate.
Lubor was true to his word.
What is
You
it?
need a knife?
I'm in no mood for chatter.
Sorry. Do you mind if I ask your trade?
Hunter, why?
I have a question. Can you tell me what makes a good carving knife? I assume you use one out in the field.
Has to be able to put up with some punishment. Can't be dealing with a brittle blade, not while I'm on the hunt. If your knife snaps every time you use it, you'll be spending coin as fast as you make it. Times are hard enough as it is.
Thank you. I won't keep you any longer.
All business, eh? Man after my own heart.
So, a carving knife should be hard-wearing and hold an edge. Hardly a revelation. Let's hope
Right.
Sava had better luck than I did.
Are you looking for something in particular?
No, but, yeah, we're gonna hold
Go
off.
with Gilbert.
Alright. Let's see what he's found out. Where's this other thing? Oh, it's over there. You know what? Should we? Yeah, let's just go ahead and do this one. We're already over here.
We should get going soon.
Ah, I'm not too late.
Hold on, we're not leaving yet.
A question that I neglected to ask earlier. Where is it that you're bound?
To Drake's Fang. To finish Hugo Kupka.
Just as I thought. Then allow me to share a secret. Drake's Fang is currently riddled with royalists. Tolmeki
Why?
and Walud are allies, and as you have seen, their soldiers work hand in glove.
Okay.
But no nation has ever before allowed a foreign army to make a barracks of its holiest of holies.
Not by choice, at least.
And there's more. A man on the inside of the Fang has failed to report for several days. I fear there may be more trouble lying in wait for you on the road ahead.
I expect it.
isn't there always?
If you're determined to beard the lion's den, then promise me one thing. That you will enter via the mines, where the guard is lightest. I've lost one Cid already. If I lose another, people will start to think me careless.
I don't plan on dying. Not before Kupka does, anyway.
Well, so long as you have a plan.
I like that guy. He's a good man. My uncle hates him. Alright. Cool. Well, we weren't
Drake's
quite...
Fang should be just beyond these springs.
Yeah, and we're not going there yet.
Shall we press on?
Not quite yet. Ah. Alright, I guess we gotta make our way all
Come
the way
on,
over.
girl, the gate's open now.
All the way over here.
What the hell are those things?
Those are bombs. We're gonna be fighting bombs. No wonder the water's hot. I should have got ambrosia. That's where I need to go, yep. Get that item really fast. And we gotta deal with these bombs. So let's get this going, guys.
By
Oh,
the
good.
flames. That explains the heat.
I don't know why I did that.
Nice try. Out of the frying pan.
Okay, Final Fantasy X. Ow, shit.
Over here! This one.
I needed that.
Help me, boy. Get your training.
Oh, good. That's better.
God damn. Fuck. I wasn't really focused on dodging and shit there, so that's interesting.
Let's cool things down a bit. Let's hope it's enough to keep the baths from boiling.
I sure hope so. That was cool. Those bomb creatures are annoying, but they are really cool design, so that's really nice. Glad they added them. We need to buy potions. So, can I get Ambrosia? What's up, Ambrosia? What's up, buddy?
I needed that.
Yeah, and then we'll buy potions when we come back into town. I love my Chocobo so dang much.
Come on, girl, the gates are...
We should get going.
Back to the
soon.
stables, girl.
Do you have water?
Thank you, Ambrosia.
Got a crystal.
Anything I can interest you in?
Yeah, we need potions again.
Here you are. My thanks. Go
Alright.
with Gilbert.
Who's Gilbert?
Sweet incense! Wax candle! There he is! The man who's... I was hoping we'd be seeing you again. The baths grow more bearable by the moment. It won't be long now before we are back to business as usual.
I'm glad to hear it.
Now, tell me this. What did you find at the terraces? What threatened to make me a pauper?
Not what I expected, that's for certain.
Bombs. We killed them all, including the king bomb.
You tell a fine story. That's not to say I don't believe you, though. Creatures made of flame, eh? That's something new to worry about. But I burdened you with my worries enough already. Here, a small something by way of thanks. Right. It's high time I got back to work. With a little luck, the day might yet be salvaged.
You were freaking out because one day. Wow. Okay. Oh, cool. The ignition cooldown. Okay. Oh, we needed that. We needed that. Thank you. Yeah, we really needed that for our gear.
My carpets have pride of place.
And you.
So, how'd it go? You learn anything useful, or should I be looking for a new trade?
Only that a blade should be durable and stay sharp. But I don't see how that relates to the spirit of Dalamil.
I didn't have much luck either. All the cook said was that he needs his knives to be light. Too heavy and they do his shoulder in.
So we're no better off than when we started. Perhaps Lubor didn't mean anything with his Dalamil remark. But that can't be right. I've bandied enough words with the man to know that he chooses them carefully. No. We must be missing something. Something right in front of our noses, most likely.
No doubt you're right, but I have to make a start soon. I can't put off making this knife forever.
Agreed. Lubor wouldn't like that much.
Right. I've been trained to work iron. The cheap stuff, mind. But it's hardy enough if you don't hammer it too thin, and it sharpens up nicely with a bit of effort. Trouble is, it's either durable or it's light. Meaning someone is going to be disappointed. Forge Master Lubor, probably.
Is there no one else you can turn to? Someone who knows their metals, perhaps?
The other apprentices know better than to help me with my test. But maybe there is someone I could turn to. A merchant, a favourite of Forge Master Lubor's, who sells metals to tradesmen passing through the Valcroy. I bet she'd know a thing or two.
Okay. And where the hell are we going? Oh my god. Sorry, Byron. Sorry, viewers. This guy's quest just went way too off track.
Ready, go?
Because he can't figure out a stupid riddle. Alright, good thing we have Ambrosio. And we will carry forward here. Hopefully this is the last stop for this quest.
So, Lord Cook has finally made his move.
Yes, he deserves a rest. That's why there's so many soldiers in town to deal with any Imperial reprisals.
Alright, what you got?
Any luck? Or will you be needing help with your bags?
Well, I asked her, but... you tell him.
If you're looking to make a knife that will impress a master like Lubor, there are options. They're just not that viable. Featherlight adamantite knives will get passed from generation to generation, never needing so much as a lick of the whetstone. But adamantite ore is unique to ash, so it doesn't come cheap.
And it's beyond my skill to handle.
Unique to ash. Are there any materials unique to Dalamil? Something which could be mixed with iron to refine it. Make it lighter.
What are you getting at?
You said that Lubor trained you to work iron. Then that's what he'll expect you to use. But he would have known that it would either be too heavy or too brittle for a carving knife. Perhaps his Dalamil remark wasn't a riddle, but a hint.
If it's cheap metal you're using, then there's always limestone, I suppose. Folk first settled Dalamil to get at her mineral deposits. And, if you know the trick, it can be melted down in the furnace to drive out impurities from low-quality iron.
Bloody hell! That must be it! I don't suppose you know the trick, do you?
It's hardly my speciality, but I've been around enough blacksmiths to know how it works.
Looks like I've got some learning to do. Clive, I hate to ask after all that you've done for me, but...
What?
Limestone? Fine. I can hardly abandon you now. Besides, I want to know if this is the answer to Lubor's little riddle.
I can't thank you enough, Clive. You'll have no trouble finding limestone over in the terraces.
Yeah, I was
the place is bloody made of it.
Then I suppose I'll meet you back at the forge.
Right you are. I'll see you shortly.
The crappy thing is I was right over to
crush
the
it up,
terraces.
or just throw it in the furnace?
Yeah. I was over there already. Ambrosia.
Yeah!
Does this... Can't connect the two, because there's a river in between. God dang it. Ugh. Let's finish this quest stuff, guys. Byron, why is your Chocobo fast? It's over there. I don't know. We'll have time to explore things in due time. Alright, Ambrosio. We'll
I can
see you
walk from here.
On the other end.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
Take a sniff, good sir.
The juiciest meat
to a
from
silken softness.
Alrighty. I'm slowly getting over the fact that Joshua just left us. It's not Joshua's fault. It's his little person that he's with.
We should get going soon.
I mean, you could just come out here and collect all the stone you could get. You don't really need my help, but okay. Alright.
One rock looks a lot like another. But hopefully this is what Sava needs.
Well, let's hope this is the end, because we've spent enough time with this guy. Yeah, we've spent enough time with this guy.
Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
Yep.
The finest fabrics!
Where'd he go? Oh, he's in the backpack.
I wasn't sure how much you'd need, but I hope this is enough.
Here you go, man.
You are one of the good ones, you know that. You and that merchant both, she's got quite a gift for teaching that one. Now, time to see if limestone
Don't
is
fall
the
in love.
secret weapon we were hoping for. That'll do, I reckon.
I mean, it's
a knife
very...
forged from the very rocks of Dalimil. Her spirit, if you will.
It's a fine-looking blade.
It's not really.
I only hope Master Lubor agrees.
Very crude.
That sounds like my cue. And just as well. I was getting tired of waiting.
I'm sorry, Forge Master Lubor.
Let's take a look then, shall we? First things first, Sava, do you think this is a carving knife worthy of the fine people of Dalimil?
I'd like to think so. But what do you think?
What do I think indeed? It's sharp-ish, but it won't last long with hard use. And it's heavy, heavier than it should be. You might not think it just to hold it for a moment, but sell that to a cook and you'll never hear the end of it. It looks like someone paid a visit to the terraces. The limestone was a step in the right direction, granted, but one that still leaves you short of the mark.
And I was so certain I had it all worked out.
I don't know who you found to teach you that little trick, but it certainly shows initiative. Next question. How much do you think I would charge if I'd made this?
Well, if it took you even a fraction of the time it took me, I would say you could demand a heavy purse.
And who would be able to pay that? The butcher? The hunter? The cooks over at the inn? Dalimil is home to humble traders, not wealthy lords and ladies. Rule number 1 in any business, Sava, know your customers.
Yes, Forge Master.
This is just about passable. But only just. I'd say you're worth keeping around a little longer. Starting tomorrow, you'll have an anvil of your own.
I will. Thank you. I was wondering, what would you do if you were asked to forge a carving knife?
I'd do what I always do. Ask who it's for. If it was for the butcher, I'd make sure it holds an edge. For the hunter, I'd make it as tough as Titan. For the cook, light as a feather. And for the nobleman, I'd make it cost an absolute fortune.
There goes a master, all right.
It looks like congratulations are in order.
I couldn't have done it without you. So much for the Forge Master's riddle, though, eh? The spirit of Dalimil had nothing to do with limestone or anything much at all. Meaning, I had you run around for no good reason.
You've passed your test. That's all that matters.
That's true.
You'll have a forge of your own in no time.
And when I do, I'll craft you the finest carving knife you have ever seen.
Alright, well, I appreciate that. Yeah, okay.
Thank you, Clive. I honestly don't think I could have done it without all your help.
You're welcome, man.
I hear you and the Master are working together now. Glad to have you on board.
You're on board with me. We're acquaintances. Alright, my friend. Labor, you're cool, man. I approve of you. But we are going on about an hour now, so we will be calling it an episode once we get about ready to leave town. And I guess we're heading to Drake's Fang next. So that should be interesting to see how far we're going to go. I guess the jaw is where we're going.
We should get going soon.
We'll get past these guards here. And, you know me, and ending the episode with a nice scenic view. So, why not this scenic view? With the limestone and all of that. Yeah. That was an interesting episode. We got done with the little town. I'm still mad that Joshua left, but what are you gonna do? I guess in due time, right? But, thank you guys all for watching. I really appreciate it. Please press a like to show your support. That means a lot as well. And if you're wanting to see the next episode, press that subscribe button so you don't miss the next episode we release. But I want to thank you guys all again for watching. And as always, goodbye for now. Until tomorrow.